Morning, folks. How are we doing? Back here again with Amberlynn Reed. This time for a change in surgery timeline. You guys know I'm so excited for that. Going back to school, kind of weird, but okay. And being interviewed by you, obviously the audience, guys. I hope you look forward to that. I don't care. Yeah. The second I saw a change in surgery timeline, I was like, can we not do this? But we're gonna put it up to 1.25 speed, and we're just going to get straight into this, guys, okay? So, let's just go.
Hey guys, welcome
Hello.
to a new video. So I was going to vlog today, but some things came up, and then I realized...
March 24th, okay, so that is pretty recent, actually. Now, I don't know, I know for, like, some of her recorded stuff, if she has something to talk about, she does just kind of upload it. Doesn't mean, like, she's used all her vlog footage usually, so we might get older vlog footage again. It's just kind of confusing the way she organizes this, but I guess we're just going to go straight. Can you guys tell I'm hesitant to get into this because I hate talking about the surgery so much now. It's not even fun to me, and it's just 20 minutes long, so it is a long one. So I don't want to waste too much time. Let's just get going.
I just have a lot of really talking to do.
Yay.
I have updates and things like that, and like a little segment that I wanted to start like in my vlogs. I don't know, I just thought it could be fun. So the first thing I want to do is
I'm just going to make a point. I mean, I really don't like her sit-down talk videos because they're generally, like, whiny or they're bad and it's her contradicting herself a lot. I prefer the goofier. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, she's so boring when she's doing, like, this stuff, when she's building Lego or, trying on clothes. Honestly, that stuff nowadays is more interesting to me than her sitting down talking about all of her made-up stuff. So, God, yeah. I assume the segment's going to be the interview thing, which... I'm already imagining. I was like, how is this going to be any different than like the question and answer thing where she used to do like 5 questions a day instead of just the one at the end now?
I went onto my Instagram and I said, send me a question, send me a statement, send me something you want me to clarify. It could be anything, but send it to me in a voice memo and I will play it, but it has to...
I heard about this. I wonder why she's wanted to specify it in the voice memos. I find that kind of weird. Like, she maybe thinks she's going to get like better questions from people if they're sending their voice, because most people like are happy enough to type, oh, you're fat and I don't like you, but not a lot of people are willing to send their own voice to be like, you're fat and I don't like you. So maybe that's it. She's trying to get like nicer questions because she knows mainly when she does those where like she gets like video messages and all, they're generally from fans who actually like her. So maybe that's what she's going for.
30 seconds or shorter, so I don't bore anyone, and so it's not like too long or anything. So I have gotten quite a few messages, not gonna lie.
I'm just curious, asking a question, how many questions take 30 seconds to ask? How many questions take 30 seconds to ask? I feel like it should be like, ask me a question, you get to ask me one question, and it's because like that, that should take like 5-10 seconds at the most. 30 seconds is quite long.
I have not listened to any of them. I will not be showing usernames or anything like that, but I figured we could start with that because I'm kind of excited to do it. So I'm just gonna like choose a few and like just see what happens. I'm
not excited for it. Why is she excited for this? It's like, I know everyone always jokes that Amber just gets excited for anything new and shiny, which yeah, I get, but it's like, oh my god, guys, I'm so excited for this. It's basically just an Instagram Q&A, but the person sends you a voice note as opposed to typing it down. That's it. There's no difference.
Time ago, I'm talking maybe like 7 years ago, I used to do Snapchat Q&As where I would have you guys send me video form, like a question, and I would like show you guys.
Yep, I actually remember seeing that.
It kind of reminds me of that. It's like old school in a way. Let's go.
Hey girl, I just saw your story post about sending you voice memos instead of written questions. So here's my question. Are there any Lego sets or Lego adjacent sets that you have your eye on that you're looking forward to getting soon?
God, it's no different than question of the day. It's no different than question of the day. This is right up there with what's your favorite color. Is there any Lego sets that you like? Is there any Lego sets you want to buy soon? Who cares? It's such a weird question to ask. It's such a weird question to ask. There's like so many questions you could ask Amberlynn. It's like, oh, is there any other Lego you want?
Also, love you. Okay, hope this is under 30 seconds. Okay, bye.
Yes, it was under 30 seconds. So there are some Legos that I'm interested in. The one that I want like really, really bad is almost $900.
Which is
a Star Wars Lego. I kind of separate
Millennium Falcon, did you say?
The actual franchise with the Lego because I just like the Lego.
I've heard that before.
I don't really know. It's like a Falcon moment. I don't know. I'll put it right here.
Guys, you all know I'm fairly new into the Amberlynn universe, girl multiverse. I guessed that immediately. This is why I said the question's just weird. It's like, she's already talked about this. She's already said that this is the one that she wanted. Like, I even remember her doing the spiel of, like, I don't like Star Wars, but I separate the two of them. I even remember her saying that. How big is this thing? This thing must be big. Well, compared to the Dinky Boys. The Dinky Boys, it must be big. It's not going to be as big as the Titanic. Maybe it might be as big as the Titanic. Actually, I don't know. I'm not really a Lego kind of guy. I don't think they look like good. If I was going to do like a Millennium Falcon, I would get like a. I don't think Tamiya does them, but like that kind of kit, like a kit where you build it up and you paint it to make it look as authentic as possible. It'd be something like that I would get. I wouldn't get a Lego set. I think I'm Lego's aesthetic does nothing for me.
This is what it looks like. I'm very interested in that Lego, and thank you so much for the question. All right, so let's choose another one. So far so good. Like I'm kind of
okay. It's gonna be is there any other books you're looking to read? Something there. Any other books you're looking to read?
Nervous, like. What's gonna pop up, Okay.
Hi, Amber. I was just wondering, how long were you and your girlfriend dating before you decided to move in together?
How long were we dating?
Okay, I don't know this.
Together, I think it was like. Oh my god, I'm so bad with timelines. It was like a couple months, I would say. And thank you so much for the question. Wait, this is low-key kind of fun.
Hey, Amber.
That was a very quick answer. That's pretty quick. I don't think a lot of people believe that. I think from what I've heard, a lot of people think it was like instant. I still think a couple of months is pretty quick. I do. I think you should be like with someone for quite a long time. Especially when you're adults. Like I guess if you're like 21-year-olds or something like that, and you're still really young, maybe you just got out of university or something like that, and you and your girlfriend have hooked up, and neither of you have your own place yet because you're still very young, so you both like, you know what, let's rent together because we need to rent with someone anyway because rent's expensive, so might as well rent that I understand a lot more. But when you're like, Amber's age, like 31-ish, 32-ish, something like that. I don't know. I think it should be a slower process. But admittedly, some people probably argue the point that if you are that old, that you should know quick enough how well you get on with someone and how willing you'd be to move in with each other. This was just a tangent. I'm sorry. We'll get back to questions and answering.
Okay, so what is the one video in your entire YouTube career you absolutely regret posting? I'm super curious because
so raw. Is it going to be this is so raw? Is it going to be that where she like tells everyone that she's a blatant like manipulator and liar? Is it going to be that one? I'm going to assume that's that one because I think that one like totally killed a lot of her credibility going forward. Because then everyone could point out and say, well, here's you outright admitting to all the lies that you've told us over the years.
I have a lot of old Facebook, old Instagram photos I regret posting and
Relatable.
Tumblr posts, so quite curious.
Shut up. Just ask the question. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. You don't have to soapbox about your life as well. I don't give a fuck.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much for the question. And that is honestly totally relatable because I have a lot of Facebook posts from like when I was like young, like 20, 21.
Then delete them.
Where I no longer think that way, feel that way, am that way. So I totally get that.
Then delete them.
The biggest one that...
Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe because every once in a while, like on my Twitter and all, I will just go back through my posts. What? Do you relate to that too? You haven't even got a Facebook. You haven't even got a Facebook. What are you trying to talk about? Do you regret things? Oh, of course you regret things. You're an old lady. You're an old lady. Of course you regret things. What are you shouting at? You don't even know. Now you're just yawning at me. I go through my Twitter every once in a while and just delete old comments. Because, like, yeah, people change over time. It's not always the best look to go back and pull up someone's, like, Facebook post from when they're, like, 16 and be like, see, you said the N-word. You must be the worst person ever. It's like, bro, they're, like, 16. It's been like a decade. I think we can all kind of move on from that. But, I don't know. I go through my Twitter every once in a while and just, like, delete stuff. Because I just, like... I don't know. I don't like to have it's like, oh, you have 20,000 tweets. It's like, that seems a bit over the top. But admittedly, I think most of my tweets are retweets anyway.
I regret posting video-wise is without a doubt me sharing a past relationship that I was in.
Oh,
I
yeah.
More than like probably anything I have ever done.
Yeah, but that's because that was then used to show that you were actually the abuser because you called out someone that you thought it was okay to name because you were using their dead name. So somehow you didn't think that would ever get back to them. It was weird. I don't know why you wouldn't be like, I'm going to talk about my girlfriend, Stacy. Let's call her Stacy. Something like that. But you're like, I'm going to talk about my ex-girlfriend. Well, they're a guy now, which narrows it down even more. So I'm going to use their original name that they actually had. It's like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Especially if any of your friends watch it, they know who you're talking about. It was bizarre. And then, like, the whole story that seems to be made up, it really does seem to be made up, which then led to Kaz, I think his name is now, came out and just totally tore Amber to shred, and yeah, made Amber look really bad. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I guess that one is a lot more damaging for Amber's credibility. And oh look, I'm such a nice person. I'm so truthful and just so nice. Then It's So Raw video
on YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. This might have to be like a segment that I keep because this is low-key fun. So you guys have to let me know if you like it.
You just said it was a segment.
I do get a little nervous though because it's like, oh my god, what are they gonna say? Okay, here we go.
Hi, so first of all, my English is not that great.
I was about to say, all these girls sound, you know, pretty similar, like to me. But maybe that's just me. Maybe if you don't sound like from like Dublin, I don't think you sound different. It's just question of a day. You know, it's nothing new or special. I guess it's just people's voices. Should I send one? Should I put my best girl voice on? It's like, hi Amber, how are you? I can't even do a girl voice. It's the problem with having like a somewhat deep voice. I couldn't even possibly do it. But she wouldn't know my voice. I'm too small, so I could send her one. I'll ask her what her favorite color is again and see if she's consistent with saying green.
Because I'm from Germany, but I wanted to ask if
your language. What is a language? Your language actually sounds really good.
Your mom supports you with your weight loss surgery journey, and what she thinks about that.
My mom does support me with my weight loss surgery journey.
She's hardly not going to.
She actually brought up weight loss surgery to me first, and this was back when I was 18 years old. So,
like, I'm just like, does she support it? It's like, it's I don't know. It's like, yeah. Would she say no? Like, would she say no? Like, well, because like, I don't know. I think like, it's kind of just normal for a parent to be like, yeah, I don't know. I support whatever you're doing, especially if you're doing it to better yourself or to like save your life. I don't think any parents would be like, nope, totally against it. Totally against it. Just willpower the shit out of that. You've done so well so far.
It's been 14 years. God, I'm old. I'm literally 32. So
she's 32. Thanks.
It's been a hot minute, but yes, she does support me. She wants me to be happy and she wants me to be healthy. Obviously, like, surgery is a scary thing, so I know she does worry about that, but she does want to see me succeed. So that was honestly really fun. I enjoyed that. I could make a whole video. I could probably sit here and do this for hours. So the next thing I want to talk about is, I know you guys hate when I talk about books. There are a portion of you
guys, do you think we're gonna skip this? The answer is yes. There's no fucking way.
Okay, so next update is...
Okay, so for the book thing, for anyone who cares, I know some people said they wanted to hear what she said about Tender in the Flesh. Tender in the Flesh, she said she's going to stop reading it. She's only halfway through. It's too gruesome. She doesn't like reading about people eating each other and killing each other and stuff like that. It's too gruesome, so she's moving on. That's pretty much the long and short of it.
People always ask, like, are you going to go back to college? Like, if you did go back to college, like, what would you do?
Do people...
Et so if you guys don't know, I actually did go to college.
Do people keep asking that? Like, I remember people asked her that, like, years ago, but do people at this current time still keep asking her if she's going to, because I've heard her talk about it before. It's like, yes, I'm going back. No, I'm not going back. Maybe I'm going back. Yes, I'm going back. No, I'm making too much money on YouTube, so there's no point going back. Kind of back and forth like that over and over again. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think, haven't we covered this storyline before?
I only completed a year. So let me explain. I initially went to college because I wanted to be a teacher. It's something I wanted to do a lot.
She wanted to be a teacher. Imagine someone getting taught by Amberlynn Reid. What would you learn? What could you learn? What does she know? Like, I'm not going to say like, I'd be the best teacher or anything like that in the world, but like, God, imagine someone like Amberlynn Reid trying to teach you anything. We've seen her on her YouTube videos trying to teach us things like walking, what heart rate's like. What else is she? What a goal is? She taught us what a goal is. Thanks. Like, if she's not doing like kindergarten level, like what the fuck can she teach like an actual functioning adult? She's the one who keeps trying to like tell us how to live our lives because of her vast amount of experience. But she's the one who always keeps messing up, and she's the one you shouldn't be taking as an example. That would be terrible. I'm curious what her subject was. I don't know what her subject was.
Like, especially when I was younger. So when I ended up going there and saying like, you know, I want to be a teacher, they kind of talked me into, I feel like it was massive manipulation now that I'm like older and like
Once again, not Amber's fault, guys. Just so you know, not Amber's fault. She was giving them lots of money to teach her up to be a teacher, but they manipulated her into changing her mind. God, she got gaslit by the school system.
Into it, like understanding the time, but they manipulated me into doing criminal justice.
What?
They made it seem like
what? Hi there, I want to be a teacher. Oh, criminal justice, you say? There's not even like a through line. There's not even like a through line there. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh God, Amber. God. Okay, cool.
Like I would be really good for that because like I was in foster care, so like I understand some of the like ins and outs of that and stuff, and just like who I am as a person. They made me believe that like criminal justice was like the right answer for me. I don't.
But based on what you said, you said you wanted to do something which, like I've already said, is not a good fit for you. They probably told you this is not a good fit for you. I don't know what your grades are like. I don't know. I don't care. And then they said, you're probably not. How about something like this? You know, this could be something like your level that you might be able to do. And like she probably went in for it. I doubt they gaslit her into being like, you'd be a criminal justice god. You'd be like the justice of all justices in regards to criminology. I highly fucking doubt that.
I don't know why. So I was majoring in criminal justice, and it was a year into college. I ended up having to move across country, and I think it was like super hard for me because like as much as criminal justice wasn't my passion, I loved college. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so fun.
Okay.
I put my
Then wouldn't you like the second you finish moving across the country, wouldn't the first thing you do is like be like, look, I did a year here, I didn't enjoy it. I'll join this new university. I'll transfer my credits across if that's possible in America. I don't know. I'll transfer my credits across and I will just pick up a new thing. Something like that would seem to make more sense to me than just not doing it again.
into it. I set goals and I did the damn thing.
Oh, goals!
And
That's one
I
thing
had
she
all
taught us
A's.
about.
I got 1B and I felt like I got an F. Like I really.
Amber can like complain about reaction channels as much as she wants, but like she is pulling out a tweet from herself here from like 12, nearly 13 years ago. Getting straight A's in college, yay me. Is this to prove to us that she did it or something like that? That is like, see guys, even in 2010 I was saying I was getting straight A's. It's like, you do know like you could be lying in 2010 as well. Just because like just because you said it a while ago doesn't mean like in 2010 you're like the most honest person who ever existed and now you're not, you know, so you have to prove it that 2010 me said it, so it must be true.
It was like on top of things, I just loved learning and I loved my classes. And one of my
Do you love learning? Because you don't really seem to read any like I don't want to be a book snob here and be like, oh God, you say you're a historian, name me every history book, you know, name me every year that has existed since the dawn of man. Nothing like that. But it's like if you like learning, surely you'd be reading on subjects you like or you're interested in. Like I like World War II and I read World War II books. Like you read like young adult novels and stuff like that. Like surely you spend more time like learning when you're the person who asks like really dumb questions just randomly in the middle of your vlogs. Like, why can under 18s be in movies rated 18, but like they have to be over 18 to watch them? That doesn't make sense. And it's just like, why do you need to ask that question when it's like a really obvious answer? Or why didn't you just look it up yourself instead of just asking like some random YouTube commenters because you don't understand it? Surely that'll be the thing. Like if I ever get interested in something, like, cause I'll just do the Google diving and stuff. I'll suddenly be like, I wonder what that means, and then I'll look it up. And I'll go on a wee Google hunt to try and find out what it means because I'm interested and I suddenly have a question pop in my head. Instead, she just like asked it as a throwaway question as vlog content.
Yeah, I've been enjoying that, so I just wanted to give you guys that little update. So obviously.
Okay, so I'm not going to show the vast majority of that because a lot of it was just her rambling about how she decided when she moved to the other side of the country that she didn't want lodge student debt because she didn't like criminal justice and the college wasn't near her anyway, so she decided to drop out. But recently she started doing like an online class for psychology because psychology is her passion. She started doing it a few days ago apparently, which might get her a certificate or degree or something because she doesn't seem to know like what level of education I guess this is because it doesn't sound like she knows like if this is like an actual like degree, like, you know, like help her with it. I have no idea. But the worst bit about it is that she very quickly then started saying, like, I've learned so much about it, guys. You know, I've already started seeing the things I'm learning in me, and it's like therapy. And I was like, no, God, no. Like, there's so many people who do this. So many people who are, like, messed up in the head, to put it very bluntly, who think, oh, I'm messed up in the head. I've been through psychology and psychologists and stuff like that for years. I should learn psychology, as if they think it's like a free treatment for themselves. And it's like, no, that's a really, really bad way to look at it. You are the worst at diagnosing yourself because you lie to yourself a lot. You lie to other people too, but you lie to yourself a lot. You have a picture of yourself in your mind, what's the ego and the id and stuff like that. You're the worst person to diagnose yourself. She also said that the reason she's doing it right now is because she feels like her brain is going to mush because she is just too focused on YouTube right now, guys. Her life is just YouTube, over and over and over again. It's just like, bro, some days you film like a couple of minutes of you like building a Lego. Like, she makes it sound like YouTube is every waking second for her. I know, it is every waking second for her. What are you working at? She makes it sound like, you staring at me now? What's the matter? You don't even know what the matter is. Oh, to you too. Yeah, you goober. No, see, she makes it seem like YouTube has consumed her life, and every waking second is YouTube. And it's like, bro, you record a couple minutes. Like a week ago, you're putting out vlogs 8 minutes long that were just nothing. That were just like 4.5 minutes of you opening some fucking Amazon hauls, showing us some Lego, and then answering a question of the day. So don't pretend that YouTube has consumed your life. You barely do anything on YouTube. You really do. You spend okay, let's be generous, an hour a day. Well, congratulations, because you got 23 other hours to use. Don't make it sound like you can't do anything in your life because of YouTube. Read other books. I don't know. That was just dumb. It's really dumb. It's really, really dumb.
In every video, I want to have a P.O. box.
Oh, God, no.
So here it is.
No.
Alrighty, so we have an Amazon box here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so do we have a letter? Yes. The letter says... from Aliana, I hope I pronounced her name right, and she sent me
coffee, quinoa,
Montreal steak seasoning.
What? I'm at the point where I'm starting to think that all these are trolls. Because it's like, why the fuck would you just send her steak seasoning? It's like so much of this is food content. It's okay.
So random, but I love the random. I do want to request. Don't send me food items, and I mean that in like the nicest way possible. I appreciate everything sent to me, but I don't want anything like food related, drink related, even if it is seasoning or fiber or protein, like anything. I don't want anything food related because
see, you didn't say that, but that's weird because you got a bunch like fiber supplements and protein supplements and all before, and you didn't say it for those, but now, like, because okay, firstly seasoning, like you're not going to eat it with a spoon. Like, I don't really. Well, Amber might. Honestly, okay, we're being really Amber might. But like seasoning, I get it. It's like a direct thing on food. For protein supplements and all, I said I thought it was weird. They said got sent to her because it's not really necessary for her. But like, I don't really know. Is that something she would binge on? Like Montreal steak seasoning or vegetarian protein? I don't know. It's just bit odd. Bit odd that this is suddenly coming up again for seemingly like a nothing burger that she's now wrapped other things sent to her as. It's kind of weird.
if I ingest food, I want it to be bought by me. But regardless, I do appreciate the gift. So thank you so much for the books. All right, so
okay, so she also got like 3 books. One was about nudism, I guess. One was another like healing your mind with trauma and shit like that, and the other one was about like weight loss surgery and food addiction. And it's like, bro, I would rather people send her fucking food than self-help mental health books that she can use to further just self-diagnose herself. Like, she is not equipped for this. She is the worst person in the world. Because like, no matter if you went up to Amber and told her, Amber, I don't know how to break it to you, but you have hepalumpitis, she'd be like, I knew it. And then she'd immediately kick up a fucking vlog and say, guys, I've been thinking by myself. No one mentioned this to me. I've just been thinking about this myself. As such an intellectual person, and I have hepalumpitis, and that's the reason why I can't lose the weight. I have hepalumpitis. You guys don't know. 1 in a trillion Americans have heffalumpitis, and it's me. I'm the heffalump. And she would just fucking run with it. So don't send her fucking self-help stuff, because whatever she fucking reads, she will believe about herself.
The main part of this video, and what I'm really excited to share with you guys, is I have a massive weight loss surgery update. So I had my dietitian appointment. It was just a few days ago.
I thought it was an appointment with the weight loss surgeon. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's talking about another different appointment with the person she's already had the appointment with. Cool. Whatever. There's 6 minutes left to go. I hope this is not all weight loss surgery related, because I don't care.
I have one once a month for now. And it's just to see how I'm doing, talk to me about my progress, what more needs to be done, etc., etc. And this appointment, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I know you guys hate when I say this, but there is some things that are currently happening, like within everything, that I just
can't talk about right now. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's fake. Like we've covered this a million times. Everyone's made fun of this already. This is fake. We get it. Like the second she says that, my brain just tunes out. I'm like, okay, cool, it's fake. It's whatever the rest of the story is going to be. It's going to be fake. This is all clickbait. This is all changing up here. Okay, cool. I'm sure she does have like appointments with her like dietitian, but like I don't know, does she need to have like repetitive like appointments to the dietitian? Because it's like surely she's like following this their plan, like, and that's all that really needs to be done at the moment, especially when she isn't in the process of getting weight loss surgery anymore, apparently, based on what she said. So wouldn't she be dealing more with like the psychologist who like is the one who treats her food addiction, which is the thing that's stopping her from getting weight loss surgery? Wouldn't it be the psychologist she would be dealing with who's doing all that? No? Okay, sure, whatever.
Also, there is pieces of my journey and my story missing that you guys are not hearing about, but I will tell you, I promise.
Yeah, because like the bits you have told us have all contradict each other, so now you're drawing back and just making it seem more mysterious, so that if you do get caught in a lie, you can be, actually, guys, do you remember that time I said there's something I hadn't told you? Well, this is it now. It's so you can do that. We get it, Amber, we get it.
I'm just not telling you yet. And the reason why I feel like I need to say that is because I don't want to feel like I'm lying to you guys.
Oh, no.
Because
never.
I want to be so transparent in my whole journey with this.
Yeah,
I just feel like there are certain parts that I want to keep private now because it's going to help me. And that is my goal here.
It's going to help me by not telling some internet randos what's happening. Okay. What? Like, will your doctor ban you from weight loss surgery if you tell people online? Like, how is it meant to help you? Like, I just don't get it. I'm sorry. What is telling some internet randos going to make any fucking difference?
To help me, and I want to improve. I want to better myself, whether that be physically or mentally. And I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I just wanted to let you guys know that there is parts of the story missing, and I'm trying my hardest to be as transparent as I can and to let you guys know.
We're literally the fucking conversation rewind there. Like I'm literally watching an action replay of this bullshit. No matter how many times you tell me it, I still not gonna believe it. Like repetition does get into people's head and it does make people believe you. It's a manipulation tactic. I get it. I understand it. It doesn't work. It's so uninteresting.
As much as I can. Okay. So my dietitian said that everything I'm doing is exactly right so far, and I'm doing.
My dietitian basically told me that I'm actually perfect, guys. Which I already knew. I already knew I'm basically perfect. Okay, then why aren't you losing weight? If you are literally perfect, literally perfect?
Really good, and I'm making progress where I can. And something she said actually made me feel better and validated. And she said the exact quote she said was, "What we expect from you and from all patients is imperfection. We do not expect perfection because we know that you aren't just going to be perfect."
But that's not what you said, because you said that dietitian was the one who told you had to go 12 months without a single binge. That is expecting perfection. So your story has already fallen apart. We don't expect perfection from you. However, you must keep a perfect record or you're not getting the certain. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Amber, you're contradicting yourself.
You're going to have slip-ups. You're going to have mistakes. And that just made me feel so validated because...
Well, it shouldn't make you feel validated, because if you have a single slip-up, then you have to wait another 12 months. Based on what you've said, based on your storyline, if you have a single slip up, you have to wait an additional 12 months from there because they do expect perfection from you. So you've already had a slip up.
You know, I was super honest with her because I've had major setbacks recently. I have had slip ups, and there was a moment where I felt like, you know, maybe I wasn't going to get weight loss surgery. And obviously that moment passed really quickly, and it's not something I vocalized. But
didn't you? Isn't that what everyone called you, like, a spoiled brat for? Or is this like another like fallout behind the scenes thing that you're suddenly bringing up? Like I said, the whole there's been issues before, guys, thing that you were trying to be subtle about. Like, is that what you're referring to now? Like, okay, I guess.
Like I said, there's missing parts of the story that I will
fill
in for you guys in the future.
I called it 100%. I called it. I called it. We went straight to that as a shield for any criticism.
It's not ready right now. So it just, I don't know. It just made me feel like a big weight was off my shoulder, because obviously, you know, I'm telling her like it is. Like, I was like, you know what? I wasn't on track for a little bit, and I'm back on track, and you know, she understands that, and she was just like,
see, okay, you're being purposely vague here, because I'm assuming what you're trying to suggest to us is that you binged. You said you went off track, so I'm assuming you're suggesting you binged, and then her saying, "Oh, but don't worry, we don't expect you to be perfect." That I think you're trying to hint that you want people to think that you binged. But I just, well, firstly, don't care, don't believe this is real. But secondly, like, I'm sorry, once you're trying to be all like cryptic and vague about it, I really lose interest super fast.
We don't expect you to be perfect, and I don't know, it just made me feel really
Validated. Really? It made you feel very validated. It's weird that I could say that at exactly the same time as you, because this is the 4th time you've said that exact sentence in the last minute. Bro, fuck it. We are on repeat here. We are seriously on repeat. Like, talk about like struggling to come up with anything. You're like, if you're like doing all these like, oh, I can't say about this, I can't say about that, then script this part of the storyline, something like that. Holy shit, we are over and over and over again. You're just saying the same thing. This weight loss update has been fucking pointless.
The really good news, honestly, in my opinion, this is amazing news, because as you guys know, I was told that I was gonna have to wait a year for possible surgery, and that was kind of scary for me. And my dietitian had the appointment with the surgeon and all that type of deal. They've changed their minds, and that
why would they look, firstly, like I said, I never believed the 12-month thing was real. I called that ages ago. It was obvious. But like, why would they change their minds? Why would they, if this is like this is her, the head psychologist was the one who made the call. Like, the head psychologist was the one who made the call to the dietitian, apparently, based on her own words and her own story. Why would they just change their mind? If this is a rule in this weight loss clinic, why would they change their mind? Like, just for Amber, why not? Well, I'll make an exception, guys. Just for Amber, we'll just make an exception. Why would they change their minds? That is so silly.
Oh, God. I got kind of emotional. They have changed their minds because, like I said, there is bigger things happening that I can't discuss, and I feel like I keep saying that.
Like what? Like, what did you threaten to sue them? What would make them change their internal policy with you? Did they realize that you're a cool YouTuber and be like, whoa, guys, let's just rush to give it to her? What? This is why. She's being so cryptic because she has no explanation for why she's changing her storyline. She is just being, this stuff and things, guys, I've been so secretive for a reason, guys. I'm so secretive for a reason. There's all these things behind the scene, guys, but I'm just going to change the entire storyline instantly. I get it, Amber. This is fucking fake.
I know a lot of people are going to be frustrated with me, but just
why would people
please be patient. I promise everything is going to be on the.
Why would people be frustrated if you're getting it sooner? I'm assuming you're meaning why people are going to be frustrated with you not telling stuff. It's like, I'm frustrated because you're so bad at lying, because you're so bad at making stuff up, that we're being all over the place with this fucking storyline, and we're back to where we were 2 months ago, was it now, where she's like, I approved again. Like, how long? Guys, I don't know, place your bets in the comment section below. How long before you think it's going to be like, guys, they've said not yet, they've pushed me back another few months. How long until we get something like that?
And eventually, I promise, okay? So just understand that what I'm telling you now is because I do want to share this journey, but what I'm holding back is because it's for my well-being, okay? So
because apparently some random internet people know about it, it somehow affects you. What? Guys, I'm here to document my entire journey with you guys and be as open and upfront as honest. but I'm just going to say random things at random times that contradict each other, and then just say, oh, but there's loads of stuff you guys see the way you all think I'm lying and wrong about this. Well, there's actually so much stuff you don't know about behind the scenes, which means everything I'm saying right now is true. I just can't prove it to you or tell you about it because, reasons. God damn it, this is bad. This is so bad so far. Like I said, the second I saw weight loss surgery in the title, I was like, nope, it's going to be a bad one again. It's going to be a bad one again. Isn't it a bad one? Isn't it? She agrees it's a bad one, and you got to listen to Goober. Goober's the one who's in charge. She knows the system. Big yawn? Where? What are you howling at me for? She's up on her couch, just giving lip. Why are you giving me lip? Why are you giving me a lip? She's just chilling there on the couch, just warping away. Thank you, though, Goober. Thank you for distracting me. I knew you were going to shout at me. Thank you, because it distracted me. I was about to go into a little rant about how sick of fucking Amberlynn Reed I am with this whole thing, because I'm well past the... Sorry, what? Okay. Have you got it off your chest? You haven't got it off your chest. Don't sneeze at me. Disgusting.
The new goal is they want me to show progress 3 to 4 months from now. Just for 3 to 4 months. They just want to see progress.
3 to 4 months from now, so we're talking what, like July? Mom. So we're talking like July time. So it's near. We're still heading towards the 12 months since our last binge in December time. Anyway, didn't they already do this? We will only want you to show progress, and they said the ridiculously fake, silly thing of you need to lose only 1 pound, and that proves that you're ready for weight loss surgery. Didn't we already do that? You're really talkative today. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? You're really talkative. Yeah. You good girl. You're really talkative. You're really talkative. What's the matter with you? You don't even know. Where are the boys? Go talk to the boys. No, get your head out of the bag. Get your head out of the bag. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm cataloging stuff, and there's a bag just full of like shite beside me, like figures and all that. I'm cataloging right now. I just went and stuck her head in it. Are you happy? Are you done? You've hijacked this entire video. You're the star, though. Are you the star? No? Maybe? She doesn't know. She's undecided. She's not even looking at me now. Yeah? Maybe? Okay. Go get the boys. Go talk to the boys. No, go talk to the boys. Go talk to your wee brothers. No. She's huffing with her wee brothers now, I think, for some reason.
And I'm glad they came up with that decision, because waiting a whole year is a long time, I'm not gonna lie. And my appointment with the surgeon is coming up, and that's just gonna be more him telling me more, like what he wants from me. I'm hoping he'll give me some weight loss goals and things like that.
They already give you a weight loss goal. Did you forget your storyline already, where you just said the weight loss goal to show you were ready for weight loss surgery was 1 pound? Because remember, everyone said it was fake and not real. Do you not remember that, Amber? Or have we moved on? Okay, cool.
I'm just looking for more like obtainable, touchable goals that once I reach them, I can just like cross them off type of thing. So 3 to 4
obtainable, touchable goals. To be fair, isn't like don't binge for 12 months like an obtainable, touchable goal. Like it's not like a nebulous concept. It is like an actual thing to work towards. She just didn't like it because it was a long time.
4 months is drastically different than a year, so I feel very.
Is it though? Because it'll take you up to July, August time, because we're nearly in April here. So it'll nearly take you into like August, which is like only 4 months away from when you're originally meant to get it. So it's not like she's making it sound like, oh well, 3 to 4 months is a lot different from 12 months. It's like, but it's already been 3 months. it's already been 3 months, so it's not that big a change.
Very happy about that, and I know that I can show progress in that time, because I know that I have strength in me. I know I do, and I know that I got this. Like, I know that I do, and I know it's hard, but it's like, if I'm working towards...
Yeah, you're about to waffle again and say the same thing. It's like, haven't you been showing progress this entire time? You already claimed that you've been doing, like, losing weight and everything's been going great for you behind the scenes. You've already claimed it, so aren't you already showing progress? Why are you now saying now you want to show progress? Like, haven't you already apparently lost, like, 30 pounds from when you started this weight loss journey at the start of the year? Isn't that what you're claiming? Like, Surely that is progress. Or did that not happen? Or did you reverse it already and now you need to show new progress? Like, what?
Surgery that is going to change my life. You know, it has to start with me. And it has started with me. You know, just these last few months has been so stressful. I'm not gonna lie. It has been so stressful, and it's been confusing, and it's been hard, and it's been a lot. I try to, you know, have a variety in my videos. I try to talk about several different things, and I do feel like I am good with that.
No, okay, firstly, you're not good with that. Sorry, I skipped the last bit of her talking about the WLS surgery because it was just her being like, guys, I could have done better recently, but I could have done worse as well. Being just nebulous, and like, when she's being nebulous and not actually really saying anything, then I don't see a point. But like, her saying, like, I have been, yeah, I know. She just came in and shouted at me, walked out again. Bye, I guess. See you. Love you. Dickhead. She's like, I think I've been pretty good with, like doing a variety of stuff. It's like, not really. Like, you really haven't. You've been doing a P.O. box opening, like, every time you've opened a lot of Amazon stuff recently. You talked about books a lot. Yeah, it's really it. You're not very good at it. You do, like, a couple minutes of a bunch of different things, but you're doing it to fill time. You're not particularly good at any of them. It's not even like jack of all trades, master of none. It's like jack of all trades, bad at all of them. I don't know if that's, maybe that new catchphrase will catch on, like, but you are genuinely bad at everything you do. Your book reviews are terrible. Like, your Amazon hauls are generally just awful. Your P.O. box is just like, open thing. Oh, it's a thing. Thanks, John. And then that's it.
But I want to add more. I want to do more, add more. So, anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one.
Bye. Yeah, sorry, that's the one thing she said, that she goes, oh, I've been posting a lot of vlogs recently, but sometimes it's just going to be sit-down videos, I guess. Well, we went through, like, 2 weeks straight of just sit-down videos for a while there, so, like, I think we could do with getting caught up with vlogs. But she says she wants to do things based on only one thing. She wants to do videos based on only one thing. And it's like, what? Because you're so bad, like I said, you're so bad at everything. Who would want to sit down and watch a full video on her just talking about books? Like, I wouldn't. I like, her book segments are pretty bad because she's such a bad reviewer. A whole episode on Amazon hauls. Well, some of your recent vlogs have basically been that. A whole episode on redecorating, like, moving around stuff in your kitchen. I don't, like, what? But yeah. Generally, I enjoyed the majority of that vlog. So there's a video apart from the surgery thing. The surgery thing I thought was pretty bad. I was a bit hard on the interview thing at the start, but you know what? It was fine. It turned out to be fun enough. Like, but the surgery thing, I don't like it. I just want the storyline to be over with. I am so bored by it. I'm so bored with her being nebulous about it and trying to leave everything as vague and cryptic as possible so she can make up any excuse or claim anything that she wants in the future. I just don't think it's great crack. But yes, guys, I am going to thank my Patreons here. Eswank, Haley, Blake D, I'm just saying, I'm saying massive thank you so much for donating, subscribing, everything along those lines. Do appreciate everyone watching. I do hope you all had a good weekend. Take care of yourselves now. Bye-bye.